Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Anyways, last time we confronted Lotta again, who gave us information, as she put it, about tomorrow, saying that revealing to us that the original witness was in the bow rental shop. We went into the bow rental shop, and it was an old man who looked like he had a bad memory. So we're gonna see how this goes. We never finished the investigation period today, so we're going to remember what we did. I'm gonna head over to where Gumshoe probably is and talk to him. Hello, Larry. I do not need to talk to you. Entrance. What's over to criminal affairs? He's probably there. Yep. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey, pal, long time no see. Yeah, you don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we want to ask you something. Yeah? I'm Doc. You know the bow rental shop down at Gore Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How would you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first I wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Huh? Sounds suspicious. DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edro's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with his current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edro forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. So he wants proof that the DL6 incident is related to this case. Oh, the parrot. What's that? A parrot? The old man in the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, haven't we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I getcha. Sounds like you need information on DL6 incident. Through here is a station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need. All right, ready to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edro's past. Let's go then. So the records room? Okay. December 26th, Police Department, records room. Wow, it's amazing. Really dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find the DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edro were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when you suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know when you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Talk. The case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts. I'd like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here we go. December 28th, 2001. Yeah, okay, so this is what confirmed that the Ace Attorney series started in the year 2016. So, it's 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator off the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. Interesting. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. Oh, here we go. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. 5 hours? That would be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Gregory Edgeworth. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it! Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father? From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. A murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh? Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Huh. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond? The victim in our case. Right. Suspect Mr. Yogi was oxygen deprived so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. The boathouse! Okay, so the old man seems to be Yanni Yogi, okay. Like I said, know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick! Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file adds to the court record. Okay. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left in the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. How long did that take us? It took more than 20 minutes, I'll probably end it. That took 8 minutes. Wow, that took literally no time at all. Okay, let's just move on then. Here we go. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. I almost said 4. I did say 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. This is the 2nd day, so hopefully we get somewhere this time. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm just gonna be like the way I was last time. Silent. While currently plotting my amazing prosecution. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so... Objection! Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Objection. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Well, that's something to say. Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Objection! Blah! Must you question everything? You'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right! I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand! Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Hello. Boat shot owner. Witness, state your profession. I am in the property of the restaurant at the Red Noodle at Fort Lake. And I also rent boats. On the night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this guy is. Raise an objection. Objection! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Objection! Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I predict this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure, yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Let's see how well I do with this. It was a night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I wet boats as usual, and I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw boats just floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Objection! There was nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright? Cross-examine! Yeah, what are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. I wonder if that actually did take 3 minutes for me just now. I wonder if that did actually take 3 minutes for me. Anyway, it's night of the murder, cross-examination. Here we go. So night of the 24th, just at the midnight. That is very much true. It was a restaurant, but as usual. I heard a bang. I looked out the window, I saw a boat. Hold it! Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. You couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? And another bang. But then the boat comes back. Hold it! By your window? Yep, by the window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog is pretty darn thick, but he was right in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. You were saying, I can't believe he's dead. Come on! Hold it! Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith! He said I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. The old man voice. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy! Well, this sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Though that falling over was definitely unnecessary. Von Karma, he lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection! Objection! Your Honor! We proved in yesterday's trial it could not have been Miles Edgeworth who fired that gun. Objection! Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Miles Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly! That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Are you ignoring the truth of the matter here? Everything in this witness's testimony is true! The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection! I don't know I'm doing it anymore! Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If you are telling a lie... Objection! Mr. Wright. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please? Can you hear me, sis? Please? I need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation for you, right? However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. Is he sleeping there? This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. Was there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant? Yes, you did this wrong. No. I don't know, but... Oh, yeah, the case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. I hit the R button. Seriously, did I do something wrong here? Guilty! The accused will surrender to court immediately. To be held pending a trial in higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. I feel like I did something wrong. Oh. I didn't do something wrong. Wait! Who was that? Huh? Who was that just now? Me. Huh? The pursuit music? We're getting somewhere. What? Larry? Larry? What are you doing here, Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remember what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order! Objection! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. And we realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call you a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. We're being saved by the butts. Larry is saving us from the guilty verdict. Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. So, I'm not quite sure how to proceed. George, you've already given your decision. Snap! This trial is over. Nick!
That is Dad!
Wait, adopted father, but yes.
I'm so sorry, I just interrupted.
I mean, if you want to jump in with Maya.
Oh, alright, I'll read or something.
Okay, kiss her in. Here we go.
This is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry.
Oh, geez.
He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, wow, he's still table slamming.
Yeah, they're all still table slamming. Ironically, amazingly enough, Von Conn is yet to do a table slam. He does snap, though. Oh, Your Honor! There was another witness. It is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Actually, it can be overturned. Boom! Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings...
Do that?
I don't know. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. We can continue. Triple gavel slam, Mr. Von Karma.
Oh wait.
I want you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? Ugh, I was not expecting this. This court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. You better not fail us, Larry. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number. That's more accurate when I think about it. It's only gone 28 minutes since we started, so. Oh boy, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, I thought that was a person. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. What? You say something right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Huh?
I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. Well.
Oh, beautiful.
Boat animation first. Well, after this boat animation took place, when he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. When I saw the pistol lying on the floor and the boat in front of me, I picked it up without thinking.
Oh, did he kill himself?
I didn't have a reason really. I didn't have a reason really.
I see.
Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever had one perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected, which is Larry of all people. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And as a double bonus, since Larry is going to do everything he can to make sure I get found innocent, because he's a friend of ours. And that someone is Larry, like I just said. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Jumping in a bit. Hey, it was 15 minutes! 15! Everything's on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. We are continuing with Larry at the stand. Here we go. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being a break. So we gotta look for anything Larry says when his testimony the night of the murder. That night I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Oh. That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go back what?
There's no way to go back? Whoa!
There's no way to go but forward. That sounds weird to me.
The night of the murder. Here we go. That night I was out on the boat on the lake. We already know why he was out. We know what that was. Cryo slipped back into the boat and shot. Hold it! And around what time was that? Oh, well, let's see. I think I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock. Yeah. We're not sure? Well, hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Just when I was thinking about going home, I heard this boom press. Where did this sound come from? But yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. Looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. No boat? There was no boat on the lake. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case! Come on, Larry. This is meaningless. After this thing... Hold it! So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah? Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess it just... Okay, well... I think I know what we need to press. Hang on. Heard this bang. Yep, that's what I need to press. Lada said there was 2 gunshots, right? So, where's her testimony? There it is. Objection! Wait a second, Larry. What? What's going on? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? Yeah, that's what I said. But Miss Lada Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? What? Were you even listening? You weren't paying attention at all. Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? You kidding me, Larry? Order! And stop that booing! Even though this guy deserves to be booed after that. Mr. Butts! You were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime. I listen to my radio, everybody listens to radios. What's the big idea? What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion.
His name is Von Karma.
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue, obviously! Continue! Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. When his testimony was Larry heard. It was lonely being all alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to all the Quest show on the radio, see? I was listening to like real booming loud, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What was the DJ saying? You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. Witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Well, Larry heard. I know exactly what we need to press. Hang on. Because there's definitely something we need to press. Boom. What did the DJ say? What did she say? Objection! Mr. Wright, please cease this pointless questions. What possible good can knowing what radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should share it. Why should we care? We should care. Bam. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know we don't ask? Huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas." I heard the almost Christmas. Hang on a second. What? Hold it. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real she had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's only one way of hope. Wait, hey, what? That's it? Hang on. You gotta figure out what. Okay, so something's contradicting here. It says almost Christmas. That means Larry heard a gunshot before midnight. And the photo taken here was 12:15. There was also
It's Christmas. Oh man, it is Christmas.
We have two different photos right now. One from before midnight, one from at midnight. This is when like the main crime happened. But there was one photo for after midnight. However, if you look here, yeah, it was fired 3 times. I mean, did the gun get fired again before? Hang on a second. Let's I was wrong. Your Honor. Ugh. Whoops, that didn't go so well. That was wrong. Looks like she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot."
I'm gonna eat out.
Okay, well.
I gotta take a shower.
Fine then.
I'm sorry.
I might just skip ahead till we figure out what we need to present here. Okay, we gotta figure out what Larry, what. I'm pretty sure we need to contradict something here. But I don't know. Hang on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's the lake photo we need to present. The second lake photo? Or, wait a minute. Which lake photo? Let's try this one. Okay, what's this one? Objection! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas" when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph's irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what we have. Let's see. What was the time? What the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hood's camera? What? December 25th, 12:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Okay, we got somewhere. Finally, it took a while. Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight? However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. Current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. White, what do you think about Mr. Bust's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think Larry's right, actually. Larry's not mistaken, actually, Your Honor. We heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Is this the evidence? Look at this photograph. This is what was taken by witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with an automatic camera. The timestamp of the photo reads December 24th, 11:15 p.m. Oh! But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor? The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor? This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! That's correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that it is the case. Then, where does that leave us? She testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight, claiming she was mistaken? Now, Your Honor, it is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Boom! Gavel slam. Why would this be? Objection! Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Well, hey, my nose was clear that night, man, clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court this evidence. Okay, gun, boom. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I have realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this makes me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. This is true. There were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:15 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. Got a hunch. I'm gonna run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. You are? Yes, Mr. Wright? His testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Hammond was killed before midnight. That's what he's probably gonna say. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Nope. Wrong, Karma. Man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edward who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. Lake animation. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Huh? What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way that Edward could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edward and the murderer, obviously. Bam! Of course, it was Edward and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edward. Gavel slam! What? Are you serious? Yes, Edward won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edward to the lake. Now, Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's... yeah. The caretaker. We don't know his name, so I'm gonna say I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? But where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? What were all that? Where did this murder take place? Guide map. Okay, time to bring it to the bow rental shop. So the judgment will take place. Take that! Around here, maybe, Mr. Wright. And does this maybe include a reason to why the killer would choose that spot? Yes, well, because there is no good reason the murder we never thought we never expect. Maybe we should try again. He wasn't even surprised I goofed up. Well, at least it didn't give me a penalty that time. I thought I had it. Okay, so this is the boat shop. Boom. I guess I had to actually hit the shop. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Objection! Do you have any proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? You call Larry's testimony, if you will. Boat going around the lake. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. And just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And whether that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop! Larry is still at the stand. Mr. Wright! What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Here we go. Oh wow, that night, the caretaker of this boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. The bird witnessed it. This was around 11:50 when he got killed in front of the bird. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired, and apparently the bird also heard it. I don't know. After that, the caretaker put Robert Hammond's coat. Yeah, put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got on the boat with Edward and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop caretaker. Oh wow, that's honestly a pretty good interpretation. Of course, there was a murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edward on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Mr. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and then he fires again. Then... lake animation. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Huh. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know that the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before! The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Bring him out here as fast as you can! Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Hello, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We're not allowing him to get away. Get away. This is just great. Gavel slam again. Mr. Montgomery, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial till tomorrow, the final day allowed. Request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want to know, I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Gavel slam. We are done. Okay, so we're done with the trial now. December 27th, 8:22 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Well, it really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth, what's going on here? No, there's no time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... Can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. What? It stops there. To be continued! So that is going to be the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. If you want to see more videos like that, then hit the notification bell so you know new videos are up. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.